right, y'all. So we about to go ahead and get into this MrBeast video that I've been hearing so much about, bro. I know I've been having so many people want me to check it out. So we're gonna go ahead and check it out today, finally. I know I'm super late, right? I'm always late with shit. Every damn time. Just late. I gotta stop that. I really gotta stop it. Because sooner or later, it's really gonna bite my ass. I know that's not the saying. I know I messed it up, but we're going to keep going. Let's start it.
Do you think attention is the most valuable currency in the world?
Well, of course. If you could post something and everyone in the world would watch it, you'd be the most powerful man on earth.
We're not promoting gambling.
I started like
people
that.
are going to see this
Oh,
negative.
Very
the guy
smart
who
with your
just
money.
throws away millions of dollars on YouTube videos is a
Setting
gambler.
up
Who
an
would have
illegal
thought?
lottery for money.
To the point where he's gambling with people's
You
lives.
don't have to pay anything to enter legitimate
How is this legal? I don't get it. It's a scam.
Hundreds of forged or fake signatures.
Ponzi schemes are great up until they just go bust.
Okay, is there anybody that's really mad about buying fake signatures? I mean, like, I can understand you being upset about a fake signature, but at the end of the day, you also got to realize this man has over 100-something million followers. Not all of them are going to, like, fully support him, but just to think about the amount of people that actually do support him, which is still probably over 1 million people, you really think somebody's going to have the time to sign like 1 million freaking t-shirts? And not even just them doing it one time. I know there's like so many different occasions where he has to sign t-shirts, and then that's when you buy the t-shirt off of the website or off of some type of convention or whatever. You really think somebody's just gonna sit there and sign 1 million or a few 100,000 freaking t-shirts by themselves? Like, come on, bro. Like, y'all gotta get real with that shit. Like, for real, I would actually make my t-shirts where the signature is not like me being handwritten. I'll have it with like a computer did that shit. It's part of the t-shirt, so it kind of like stays in longer too as well. Or I might just have it like stitched or something.
Hi, I wanted to provide some context to this video. I'm a former MrBeast employee, and today I am alleging that the company rigged videos and did illegal lotteries and sold fake signatures. I would consider that fraud, okay? Thank you. Enjoy the video. So this is part one of my investigation into MrBeast. I recorded this before the Chris stuff came out. I was also going to come out about the Chris stuff probably in part 2 or 3. Because I see a lot of people saying, like, oh, if you knew, why didn't you come forward? Why didn't you go to the authorities? Well, I was going to come forward. And also, like, going to the authorities isn't going to work because what are you going to say? Like, you heard rumors that this person is this way or that, you know, there's obviously evidence of, like...
This boy is hiding. He is, like, seriously hiding. So he knows something. The first clip and then this clip and the clothes that he's wearing and how he's talking, like he's even out here, it seemed like in the middle of nowhere, whispering. This dude is scared.
Shad-based stuff, like...
But he's still showing his face.
People have internally known at the company that, like, Chris is kind of a potential minors attracted person, and the company protects her, or they were protecting her, and they protected her as long as they could. Jimmy knew, everyone knew, so, you know, which I think that's more of a red flag than anything I'm going to reveal in this video, but, you know, those messages happen in, like, MrBeast Discords, and, yeah, I don't know, it's a mess when, like, MrBeast contestants are being exposed to, like, minor attracted persons and the company's protecting them. You know, there's a big emphasis at the company of like how to manipulate children, like understanding their psychology and everything, and like seeing that that's sort of used in weird ways. And you know, there's been like parasocial relationships and, you know, encouraging like almost children simping for these people. And, you know, maybe that's as nefarious as it gets, or maybe it goes deeper. Anyway, here's an old podcast clip of Jimmy explaining that he knows that his audience is young. Which is an old clip. You could say like his audience grew up. I would say he's gained most of his audience since then, and his content's only gotten younger. Also, this clip really just shows that like he understands the YouTube analytics are bullshit because he can try to use that as a defense, but he knows. So here's that clip, and then I'll get into the video.
I mean, one of the things that I'll say about that, because I've told y'all this before, is when it comes to YouTube, having a younger audience actually helps you get a lot more money, and it helps you get a lot more attention. So That's one of the reasons why you have certain people do their thumbnails, like how MrBeast does his thumbnails or whoever else, because they know it attracts children. And you can either be a good influence on children or you can be a bad influence or somewhere in between. Chris Move, he puts out a good quality content, but his content isn't really targeted towards kids that much like it used to be, even though a lot of kids do play Madden and freaking 2K and stuff. But back in the day, when I was watching him, that's when he was having like a lot of kids watching him. I'll say now he has like a lot more young adults watching him. But as you can see, when it comes to Chris Move, his videos, he doesn't really cuss. And like Speed has this certain type of character and how he just presents himself or whatever in a way where it's not really healthy for kids, but kids enjoy it. And you have a lot of kids that are trying to act like Speed, which is not a good thing. And Speed, I know, doesn't act like that in real life. That's just like a character. I mean, like, he does probably have a little bit of that personality, but it's very heightened, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Almost everybody on YouTube or social media in general has a heightened sense of their personality because that's basically the character that they putting out there for you to enjoy and be entertained by. So I don't have a problem with that. I can completely, I agree with him on that MrBeast probably has fully understood the psychology of children, because for him to get the views that he's gotten and to like really understand how to get like a hooking thumbnail and a hooking intro and all that type of stuff, he's really got those kids hooked. But I will say that besides that audience, his second biggest audience is like how they showing right here in the analytics is 35 to 44, which that could be a little bit skewed, because a lot of the 35 to 44, their kids can be watching on their accounts. But from all the clips that I've seen of MrBeast, whenever he's like doing some type of charity or whatever, it's always a whole bunch of old people there. So for old people to know what he's doing, even though like for me to say it like that, because the type of content he puts out a lot of HGTV type of content. You feel me? Like he's a new version of TV. So I'm not surprised that a lot of old people watch him.
Average demographic is what, 13 through 17? Is that the biggest spike in your analytics?
Well, I mean, mine's horseshit. It says like 18 to 24, but I know all my fucking viewers are little kids.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot like that because, you know, little kids lie about their age or they're on their, you know, like...
But yeah, and then I have like a fucking massive one for like the 40-year-old range because all the fucking idiots are on their parents' account.
Now, MrBeast...
Damn, you gotta call them idiots? Golly, it's your audience, bitch.
For profit, using 3 simple steps which closely align with the 3 major types of behavioral learning. Step 1 is getting the viewer to associate the brand with trust and authority. MrBeast videos are real, and he's a great guy that gives away big rewards to his loyal followers. I will show you irrefutable evidence in a minute that his videos are in fact fake. Step 2 is showing the viewers that when people interact with MrBeast in a way that benefits MrBeast, when they do what he tells them to do, they win big rewards.
Is he subscribed? You are subscribed. Here's some money. Have a good day.
Some of them feel like I just walk around with $1,000. It's like, oh, thanks for watching my videos.
Hit that subscribe button because you might bump into me in real life and it might make you a lot of money.
When people are devout...
That shit was fake. That's fake as hell. The boy just pulled out a cache of money that's not even folded up or anything like that. It's just crisp. And it's just the way that he said that line as well, it sounded acted.
Showing the viewers that when people interact with MrBeast in a way that benefits MrBeast, when they do what he tells them to do, they win big rewards.
Is he subscribed? You are subscribed. Here's some money. Have a good day.
Some of them feel like I
You are subscribed. Here's some money. Have a good day. That shit sounded acted.
just walk around with $1,000. It's like, oh, thanks for watching my videos.
Hit that subscribe button because you might bump into me in real life and it might make you a lot of money.
When people are devout followers of MrBeast, they get rewarded. In step 3...
Why would you even say that? I know that is a lie. And I know that you don't want to deal with a whole crowd of people. And you're not carrying a whole bunch of money. What, you about to Zelle every single person that interacts with you? Like, bro, what are you talking about? I understand that you got a lot of money that you making from your food, whatever it is, the Beast Burgers and then Feastables and the damn the channel. I don't know whatever else. I mean, but to me, I'm like, bro, what the hell?
He is finally calling on the viewer to act in some way that benefits the brand, promising big rewards in return. Now it's your turn to do what MrBeast tells you, and you will win big rewards. But you actually won't unless you're famous or friends or family of a MrBeast employee. So young, impressionable viewers are made to believe that MrBeast is a trusted authority who can give them big rewards. These young viewers are explicitly shown that dedicated followers or random subscribers like themselves are
I actually want to try Feastables, bro.
Do what MrBeast tells
I know he's been promoting that a lot. He just came out with it.
Repeatedly that if they subscribe, if they buy products or act in some way that benefits the brand, they will win big rewards. Trust MrBeast, watch him help others, contribute to his cause, and one day he'll help you too. That's the formula. Subscribe for a link.
That's fucked up. For him to compare it like that, that is really fucked up. And to do it to kids. But I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot of channels that are doing that type of shit though. And there was channels doing that shit before MrBeast was even doing that.
Lamborghini, and to make it, you could be in one of these. Subscribe right now, and you might get pictures next to it. Subscribe to the next one. Subscribe and you might win a free car. Subscribe for a free car. I love all of subscribe and you can come next time. I give you $100. Subscribe again. Subscribe and you could win 10. Subscribe button and you could also win $100. Seriously, we always fly subscribers down. They never fly random subscribers down. MrBeast fakes his videos in ways that are worse than you realize. I say that because he's been exposed for faking videos before, and the common response is, why does it matter if the videos are fake? They're just meant to be entertainment. A large part of MrBeast's brand is the fact that he doesn't fake videos.
I remember when I first started seeing your videos, I was like, this shit's gotta be fake.
Oh yeah,
like,
it's a huge problem for us now. I actually have to dial back my content sometimes just so people think it's real. Also, if what we had to film was scripted, you know, because what we do is non-scripted, so you have to plan for a bunch of variables that you can't control, blah, blah.
That was a smart response. That was a smart response. Because he didn't say like, oh, yeah, they're real. Yeah, they're real. And he didn't say, oh, no, they're not. They're fake, or nah, they're not fake. He didn't say that. He said, oh, yeah, I got to scale back my content so people think it's real. He know what he's doing. He know what he's doing.
Entertainment. A large part of MrBeast's brand is the fact that he doesn't fake videos.
I remember when I first started seeing your videos, I was like, this shit's gotta be fake.
Oh yeah, it's a huge problem for us now. I actually have to dial back my content sometimes just so people think it's real. Also, if what we had to film was scripted, you know, because what we do is non-scripted, so you have to plan for a bunch of variables that you can't control, blah, blah. If what we did was scripted, holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
But this train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI, this explosion is fake, this shredder is CGI, this car is digitally lifted, this pit is fake, this guy is fake, this raccoon is a paid actor, this island costs more than $1, this city is not abandoned, these buildings are CGI, it's not your only way out, you can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20. That's not a lurker, it's just a guy. This whole room is fake.
Hold on, let me see. Let me see all this.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
But this train track.
That's CGI?
You know, because what we do is non-scripted, so you have to plan for a bunch of variables that you can't control, blah, blah. If what we did was scripted, holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
But this train.
And it's like, when he points it out, you can really tell that it's CGI. Especially for this dude to make the amount of money that he's making and to put that into your videos.
Train track is CGI, these bus wheels are.
I mean, I don't know if the bus wheels was I think the bus wheels were real, but they added in an edit, some type of effect onto the wheels. That's why they did this. Which, I mean, like, yeah, you could say that that's CGI, but I still think that the wheels was real. They just, but I haven't seen the video, so I don't know the whole context of this particular video. I was thinking this might be like a transition or something.
CGI, this explosion. Is fake.
And control, blah, blah. If what we did was scripted.
Track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI, this explosion.
Trying to get the explosion right before it
Have you ever faked a video?
goes off.
No.
But this train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI, this explosion is fake.
I mean, that shredder does look fake as shit. And then, like, you could tell from the camera angle or whatever, and then you also can tell from, like, the lighting against the damn whatever that thing is called, that conveyor belt. It looks off. The explosion, I'm still like kind of iffy on, but to be honest, I mean, like MrBeast, he's different. I know that's like a whole filming thing. Cause I was about to say, like, you gotta have like to go through a whole process to get approved to do like an explosion. But I know his videos, they take like a couple months to film and shit anyway, like it's a movie or whatever. So
CGI. This car is digital.
The car?
This train track is CGI. These bus wheels are CGI.
Oh yeah, you can definitely see the transition between the real wheels and the fake ones.
Have you ever faked a video?
No. But this train track is CGI.
So you can see the real wheels are like that, and then that's when it changes to that. And it's kind of like a different color. That explosion, like, is it real though? Like that explosion. I'm really trying to see like the shadows. Ah, yeah, you can see it right here. You can see the shadow. The shadow looks off. And then it also looks like a hard cut, like how you will see in like some type of green screen or whatever. Yeah, I can see it now. Okay.
Shredder is CGI. This car.
How's that car fake?
Is digitally.
Oh.
Lifted. This pit is fake.
Digitally lifted?
These bus wheels are CGI. This explosion is fake. This shredder is CGI. This
digitally lifted.
car is digitally lifted. This pit is fake. This guy.
The pit is fake.
Wheels are CGI.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to look at all of it. And I'm trying to see it from like different. The pit is fake. That shit look real. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Yeah, that's one of the reasons, Jackson, why I'm pausing a lot and why I keep trying to go back, because I'm trying to see from like different spots in the video to notice certain shit. But he said this pit is fake. The pit looks real. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I mean, unless you are talking about right here, because I mean, it does look kind of weird. You can see that there's like a line here, and they tried to blur it a little bit. And what I mean by blurred, I'm talking about like blended in, but you can kind of see a little bit. It looks kind of weird, and then like this doesn't match with the color. But I mean, like that's stuff that's just the Earth. You feel me? Like the Earth is interesting like that.
Pit is fake. This
said that
guy is fake.
That guy is fake. I mean, what's the point of having a fake guy right there? I guess just to see like the size of the cavern or the hole. I mean, but yeah, for him to just be standing like this the whole time, then yeah, that shit does seem kind of fake, because who's really gonna hold their arm like this? Like, you kind of will have him do something with his arm. He ain't really doing nothing. He just holding it straight like that, looking like the mad monkey from fucking Family Guy.
Is a paid actor. This island costs more than $1. This city is not abandoned. These buildings are CGI. It's not.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I wanted to see.
This raccoon is a paid actor. This island costs more than $1.
The city is what?
City is not abandoned.
I survived 7 days in an abandoned city.
These buildings are CGI.
Why? Why? Like, why even add that? So he went to an abandoned building, or probably an abandoned area in that city. So he was telling like a white lie. But what's the point of putting CGI buildings?
Guy is fake. This raccoon is a paid actor. This island costs more than $1. This city is not abandoned. Buildings.
And then that's when he did like this whole fast zoom out and stuff, so you couldn't really tell. But you could kind of tell right here, because it does look kind of video gamey, especially this building right here. Even with the damn blur and all that shit, the motion blur, it still looks a little video gamey.
Things are CGI. It's not your only way out. You can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20. That's not a lurker. It's just a guy. This whole room is fake. This contestant is an actor and a secret employee at MrBeast. They had him dive through this fake door twice. This line is scripted. This action is scripted. In fact, pretty much all the videos with Mac are scripted.
I mean, yeah, he's been in like multiple videos, and I think that they even brought him back, like that last video that we looked at, what was it? The man versus woman. I don't know who Chandler is. Is this Chandler? I just know a lot of people love this guy, and he's been in like 3 or 4 videos. And I even felt a certain type of way when I was watching the obstacle course. I don't know if I said anything. I think I did. I forgot, but I was kind of like, man, the energy that this dude is giving off, like he's not really giving off pedestrian civilian type of energy. This dude energy, he's giving off like an actor type of energy. Like this dude is a part of the damn group. I think I said something like that. I forget. I might have to check it out.
You did it! Yeah! What we did was scripted. Holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Let's talk about Mac for a second.
I mean, that was one of the things that I was even saying. I think when I watched the video, I was like, bro, it's obviously it obviously was a lot more than what the time was going on for, like a movie or whatever. And like he would have been exploded or some shit.
Will die. Do you understand that?
I found public records showing that Mac moved from California to Greenville, North Carolina, where Jimmy is located, back in August 2023, 2 months before he appeared as a contestant. According to a former MrBeast employee, this is around the time when Mac started working full-time on the editing team at MrBeast. Also, he didn't just move into any old house, he moved into $1 million mansion. Now, I'm not gonna dox him, only some asshole would do something like that.
After doxing and bullying the pilot some more like a f***ing douchebag,
turns to Eric and says, how do I fly this thing? Eric just starts pushing buttons.
But I did
Someone that fake ass laugh.
find pictures of this mansion online, so I fed them into ChatGPT and asked it to create similar images. And this is what it came up with. And it's honestly not that far off. His 6,000 square foot $1 million mansion comes with a movie theater and 7 bathrooms.
What are you gonna spend?
Why does he live in a mansion? I understand that you got him in like 4 videos, and I think he probably, but it's like he already set him up in a mansion before he put him in a video. So he was putting in a big investment into this guy. That's probably why he's had him in so many videos and returning and shit, and why he's been pushing him so much to get y'all to like him so he can keep bringing him back. So he could pretty much make up for that investment if he actually did put this dude in a freaking mansion. That's crazy. Like, especially a mansion like that. Why? Like, what? I mean, like, I understand MrBeast is damn near a billionaire, or he probably is a billionaire now. So, I mean, it probably doesn't even matter.
$800,000 on.
I mean, my life's changed now.
Yeah, I'm sure that $800,000 is really gonna change your life.
Max is a nice car. Tell me, where are we right now?
We're in the place that we drove to a few minutes ago.
Mac, let's cut the shit here. What have you been doing for like the last year?
A lot of family stuff.
What kind of family stuff?
Just like, you know, playing catch with my dad, you know.
For a year? How do you make money? How are you like,
scamming the internet?
Like, my main strategy is
fucking suckers.
Grocery store type places.
Grocery store type places?
Yeah, and I basically what I'll do when I get there, I usually get like an amount of food that would feed me for like a week or so, right?
With what money?
The money that I've made.
How did you make it?
Huh? Listen, you're getting too caught up in the details. They'll figure it out. We will die. Do you understand that?
During this time lapse on the 4th day of 7 days stranded at sea, you can clearly see there's no one in the shelter. These are their empty beds. But after a hard cut, magically 5 people are awake, and 2 of the boys have bright yellow raincoats that they didn't have when it rained on day 2.
And after standing the whole night completely soaked.
You didn't spend the night soaked, Jimmy. You slept on the production yacht. It's ironic because this is one of the videos where they claim that they don't fake things.
But no, we have to be the real channel that doesn't fake things.
In this video, this wink was added in post. In fact, 58 was actually on the far opposite side of the room from 42, and he just didn't hear him. This whole revenge storyline was added in post. Multiple shots show how timers are edited in post. Timers are edited in post. Timers are edited in post. They also manipulated contestants' audio in post.
We got 15 minutes.
In general, if anything happens last second, it's fake. Or if you can hear someone's voice but can't see their mouth, the audio could easily be added in post.
I literally think I'm gonna kill you.
And yes, this lie detector video was also fake.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
Take that lie.
It's still real to me, damn it!
Okay, so MrBeast fabricates some contestant dialogue and timers and movements and storylines and uses a bunch of shitty CGI, but who really cares? I mean, the videos are just for entertainment only, right? I mean, it's not like he's ever rigged the results of a challenge. That would be impossible because he films with hundreds of random subscribers, right? Wrong. Let's look at this video. Not only were the results of this video completely scripted, but the contestants are not random subscribers.
So many people had jobs.
Oh, that contestant had to get out for her job? I guess you forgot she's your hiring manager. I actually recognize a lot of people in this video, including Jimmy's own girlfriend. So yeah, the random subscribers you see in challenges are actually never random. They're almost always local to MrBeast, and oftentimes friends and family of MrBeast employees, or just the employees themselves.
I mean, that makes sense because it makes it easier for you to get the work done because you already know that these people are going to take it seriously. If you have like a whole bunch of 100 random subscribers, the whole thing is going to be chaotic. You're going to have some people that's not going to listen. Some people are going to be doing some stuff you don't want them to do. Some people are going to be saying some stuff that you don't want them to say, even though this isn't like live. You feel me? They're recording it, but they know that they're going to be dealing with less of a risk if they have a whole bunch of people that they know and trust in the video. But at the same time, to try to push it off like these are your subscribers or these are just some random people that you picked up, some civilians or some shit, that's fucked up. And I really want to know how many people this dude actually knows. And I want to know how he goes about this whole process. Does he have like a casting director or something? Because he's done multiple videos where it's been men versus women, or 50 people compete, or 100 people compete, you know, stuff like that. So what does he do? He probably has to have a casting director.
When they do pull someone from outside of North Carolina, it's usually somebody who's in the industry, who's camera trained, who has built a following.
Hey, anyone I'm friends with watching that wants 10 grand?
They are never random subscribers. If you subscribe, you will not win $1 million. And what's even worse is that the results of this video were completely scripted. According to a former MrBeast employee, it would have been a PR problem if the boys had won by a lot. And because so many of the female contestants were MrBeast employees who got out immediately, production stepped in to actually make the results of the challenge closer. You can actually see some of this happen on camera, like when Jimmy pays one of the boys $10,000 to leave, which is twice as much as the actual prize money. But doesn't make the same offer to the girls.
The boys were blowing you out of the water. I paid the one guy who knew how to solve them to leave. Now if you don't win, that was all for nothing.
At another point, he gives the girls a camera drone so they would have been able to see how many boys were left. It doesn't work out, but seeing how much they're willing to help them on camera, I'm willing to believe that they did, in fact, help them off camera. You know, apparently at the end, they were only monitoring the boys to see if they stepped on the red line and not the girls, so that the girls would win the challenge. And to be clear, obviously the girls had an unfair start with having so many MrBeast employees get out immediately. You know, I think they all did deserve $5,000 for that, but also the boys should deserve a fair chance.
I mean, if the thing is rigged, why you gotta go through all of that though? But hold on.
Chance at winning, I think. I think that's the expectation when you run a game show. But hey, that was a while ago, so I'm just glad they're not doing another rigged boys versus girls video. So knowing that MrBeast likes the results to be close and that offstage
it seems like that's where he be getting most of his views from, is doing those man versus women thing. I don't know why a lot of people like seeing that type of shit. I mean, I guess I don't know. Me, I've only seen 2 or 3 MrBeast videos all the way through. They are very entertaining. I will admit that. I'm not trying to come off like, oh yeah, fuck MrBeast with it. No, his videos are very entertaining. I love the editing. I love the pace, and it is very inspirational. But when it comes to like the fraud thing, I kind of already knew that shit from the get-go, bro.
Influence how a challenge progresses. I want to show one more example. This is a real-time video, meaning that time elapses the same in the video as it does in real life. Now immediately the intro is sped up and the timer is clearly added in post, and he clearly touches the laser here. But But whatever, let's assume that it's all real time. When he reaches the bottom floor, he has to
An
turn these water
illusionist?
valves. Now you can tell that these valves aren't actually connected to anything because the water flows out in an instant.
So yeah, I mean, if MrBeast is able to get away with a lot of this stuff, his audience really has to be mainly children and old people, because children and old people are the only people that really aren't worried about the type of stuff that this dude is talking about, and they don't really know that they could do certain stuff like this dude is doing. So like if this dude could like easily find out that these people are like this one dude, he's an illusionist. If you can easily find that out on Google, people would have been figured that shit out, unless MrBeast has stated that shit in the video that this dude is an illusionist. But I mean, if he put it out like this dude was a random person and he was some type of stranger, a civilian, a subscriber or whatever, then all right, I understand that. But if he said that, oh yeah, this dude is an illusionist, or they hinted towards that, talked about it just for a little bit, then all this right here is whatever.
It happens when he's not even touching the valve. The contestant also goes back to the first valve unaware that anything had happened, and he's still able to spin it. So the valve seems to spin freely and isn't actually connected to the flow of water. So you could assume that producers might be off camera with remote switches to trigger the flow of water. And assuming they've tested this, the producers might know how long it takes for the water to clear out of the room, so they can sort of decide on the fly how many turns of the valve it takes, or just when to trigger the water in general to make the results close. And in this video, spoiler alert, the contestant wins the money, so rigging the challenge could be seen as a good thing, but there are many examples of contestants losing. And in traditional media, this kind of rigging is actually completely illegal.
We always have the same person tie all the knots so that we know they've tied them at the exact same tension. I mean, we get down to inches. And then we have a standards and practices person. And if you don't know what that is, on any kind of a game show where there is a prize, you have to have somebody that ensures that it's fair. They are out there.
Yeah, but like if you see it right here, this is why MrBeast is able to kind of get away with this. It says traditionally given to the department at a television network. He's not on television. And he's not a television network. He's on social media. He's on YouTube. So he could kind of get away with that type of shit. And also, the dude's damn near a billionaire. So like, even if he still falls under this criteria, the dude's damn near a billionaire. He can legit just pay people off. This is one of the things that y'all got to understand about like rich people. You can't get that rich by doing just the most positive shit ever. You can't, bro. Like, yeah, MrBeast does the shit that he does or whatever, but there's a lot of shit that he's doing behind the scenes or has done behind the scenes that we don't know about, bro. Like, for him to get up to that level, that dude has had to do some shit to get to that level, bro. Either some people got screwed over. Maybe this wasn't even his idea. Maybe he took the idea from somebody like a Mark Zuckerberg type thing. Maybe this wasn't even his idea, but he took it and then just ran with it. And now he's a billionaire, pretty much, like I said, like Mark Zuckerberg. And then that's when you get all this other stuff where, like, I heard that he has hired some freaking, he's hired some sex offenders and stuff like that or whatever. And it's just, it's a lot, bro. It's a lot. You never know, man. Because these people, they don't care. All they care about is just making money. The Rock, he's on his way, or he probably already been on his way. There's some shit that dude has done we don't know about, bro. Or some shit that he's been a part of. I won't even say some shit that he's done. I'll say some stuff that he's been a part of. Same thing with MrBeast. There's probably some stuff that they've been a part of that they know about. And it's just something that helps them make more money. Like, I'll just give you a prime example right now. The whole thing that happened last year with The Rock and Oprah on social media when they was trying to put out that damn, that fucking charity thing. That's something. See, this is the type of shit you got to think about, bro.
essentially to make sure that we don't do something that would favor one player or one tribe.
I paid the one guy who knew how to solve them to leave.
In my mind, I'm thinking it's a fair game.
Damn, she fine.
But it's not. If they were having problems finding people, they can see kind of what area you're in. And they came to my area many times, and I was in the smallest cupboard. They had like big ones, medium ones, and small ones. I contorted this little 4'10" body into the smallest space, and I was in there for hours.
Dang, and she
And they didn't
4'10".
even open the
Ooh,
door 'cause
shit.
They were like, a person can't even fit in there. So they went in there and they opened all the cabinets, and my heart was like, oh, they're gonna find me, they're gonna find me. And then I could hear them saying, like, she's not here. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, she's not here. The other thing that they said is absolutely no climbing in the air vents or the ceiling. And they said it's because they do all their wiring in the ceiling.
So I am up here. Okay, I feel good about this spot.
If it was held accountable, especially because this was a YouTube original production, Zach would have been eliminated for cheating. He broke the rules, and guarantee you, if I climbed in the ceiling, MrBeast would eliminate me.
He was in the ceiling!
Also, I think some of the
Why do you do that, bro? Like that's another reason why I'm pausing a lot in this video. This dude be having shit just be flashing. How you gonna say pause if you want to read and just have it there for like a second? Pause if you want to read. Creator Games was not for charity. MrBeast gave me 1 million. Last to survive the island wins 150,000. TikTok star Charlie D'Amelio's family was accused of cheating on trivia questions after winning a $300,000 charity competition between influencers. Creator Games 2 and 3 Trivia and Hide and Seek had nothing to do with charity. The winners of the competition would receive prize money under the vague condition that they would give the money to their fans. Hey, my cousin is a fan of your videos. Zach King made 2 highly viewed monetized videos with the prize money. Both of the winners of Creator Games 1 and 2, D'Amelio sisters and Zach King, were accused of cheating. MrBeast does not care about fairness in his competitions. He cares only about making the best video possible.
Also, I think some of the MrBeast giveaways have been fake, but I'll get to that later. So now that I've explained some of the ways that MrBeast lies to build trust with his audience, I want to go on to explain how he exploits that trust for profit through running illegal lotteries, selling fake signatures, giving children diabetes, and more. A call to action is simply when you tell the viewer to do something. Saying subscribe is a call to action.
I thought it said CIA. I was about to say, this dude's in it with the CIA? Let's say, yo.
Early in his career, MrBeast found a better version of this where he takes a call to action and he adds positive or negative reinforcement to it. Now, as adults, we can recognize that subscribe for a cookie is a joke. It's not a real offer, but again, MrBeast's audience is primarily children who may have authorities in their life that actually use sweet treats or video game detentions as forms of reinforcement, and you aren't born understanding sarcasm. Whatever the reason, these reinforced call to actions are more effective than just saying subscribe. Oh, but there's an even much better version. The call to action giveaway.
If you guys want to win a brand new PS5, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel.
I can't believe people are still doing fucking giveaways. Holy shit, it's so annoying. Stop this fucking shit. I'm so tired of it. Fucking 10 years of YouTube, people are still like buying subs for this shit.
It's over the next.
I mean, what's wrong with doing giveaways, bro? Like, people are showing you support. What's wrong with giving them a thank you? Fuck are you talking about? I understand that you feel like it's buying subs, which, I mean, I understand you get people to subscribe with them hoping that they can be the one that gets chosen.
7 days, I'm going to be giving 1,000 random people that subscribe a free Samsung Galaxy S24.
How is this legal? I don't get it. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel.
All you have to do.
How would that be illegal? Like, PewDiePie, what are you talking about, bro? How is that illegal? I understand that you feel a certain type of way because you gained your audience genuinely through your entertainment, through your personality, and you get upset when people try to do cheap shortcut shit like this. I completely understand it. But come on, bro. You kind of had a foundation with what you were saying at first, but now it's just like, what are you talking? Like, why would that even be illegal? Like, what?
To enter to win one of these phones to subscribe.
It's a scam. Holy shit.
I literally spent over $1 million.
Oh, is that why you saying it? Okay. Now, I will say that. Yeah, there are some channels, or I will say there's a lot of channels. I'll say there's a lot of channels that will say that they're doing giveaways and then don't do the giveaway. But one of the things that's always interesting to me is how these people who say they're doing giveaways and then don't do the giveaway, how they don't get caught. Like, how nobody freaking tells on them and be like, oh, I never got my shit. I never understood that. Same thing with, like, these videos. Like, you say that, I mean, well, of course, majority of the people that win the money, they're fucking actors and all that type of shit. So, but, like, if somebody didn't win the money, I think I'll feel kind of salty if I was chosen not to win that money. Because it's like, damn, I want that fucking 500,000. I want that 1 million. And you fucking gave it to him because you rigged the shit. I'm like, nigga, I'm snitching. I'm being a hater, bro.
Found him 1 minute.
Unless you get them signing NDAs, then all right.
On these phones. All you have to do to enter is hit that subscribe button.
Samsung, I just want you to love me.
So yeah, that's what a call to action giveaway is. At best, they are a way to buy subscribers, but much of the time they are legitimate scams. Either a YouTuber doesn't actually give away a prize, or in the case of these live streams, they are illegal lotteries where the only way to win a prize is by making a purchase. And obviously, I'm not a lawyer, so I'm just going to show you the law.
One of those. Okay, now I can understand what PewDiePie is talking about, because I do hate those shits. I absolutely hate those shits. I do not like that shit, bro. Every single time that I'm like freaking on like y'all remember that channel Omaze? For any of y'all that know that channel Omaze, they be doing that shit a lot. They be having celebrities come on and be doing stuff with their fans or whatever. And then they'd be like, hey, man, if you want this, this, and this, you know, just click this link and donate to this foundation or this charity or this fundraiser or some shit. And then you might be able to win a car, or you might be able to win this house. Like, bro, what?
And then show you irrefutable evidence of what's being done, and you can make your own conclusions. The FTC defines a lottery as containing 3 elements: a valuable prize, random chance, and consideration, which can be time or effort, but in most cases is just payment. To successfully run a contest or a sweepstakes, you must eliminate one of these factors. A contest, for example, eliminates chance, and a sweepstakes eliminates consideration. In determining if any MrBeast giveaways have been illegal lotteries, we need to identify a prize, which is distributed through random chance and cannot be won without spending money. On August 2nd, 2020, MrBeast live streamed him and his friends signing limited edition shirts celebrating 40 million subscribers. And here are just some of the clips from that stream.
For those of you who are just joining, if you buy one of our limited edition 40 mil special shirts, we're celebrating 40 million subscribers with a really big video, then we will sign that shirt, and some of them will get random prizes like this. In 10 minutes, right, because we got to give them time to do their cart, we'll give...
So people subscribe and you... Or people subscribe and then buy your shirt, and then that's when you give them an Xbox? Or you'll give them an iPhone or some AirPods? Or... I mean, he makes the money, bro. He makes the money. And I mean, like, he gets the money back. So, I mean, like, it's not really hard to believe. But, damn. I heard about that whole Keith Lee thing, bro. Like, have I ever thought about selling merch? Yeah. I'm trying to come up with the designs and stuff like that. I'm trying to get like a whole bundle together and shit of different shirts and hoodies and short sleeve, long sleeve, and maybe even some hats, socks, all that type of shit. I'm trying to think of designs for all that type of stuff. And then maybe even like same thing with like Berleezy. Probably get like some blue filter glasses. And sell that shit, since, you know, something that I do all the time is look at a damn screen or whatever, and I got people looking at a screen when it comes to me, so I want to make sure people's eyes are okay. But But like, I'm really just trying to think of certain designs because I want to make sure I come up with designs that you could actually see in a mall and something that you will actually feel comfortable and confident with wearing just out. Like, it doesn't even have to, like, something like this. I don't think people will wear a shirt like this just out, like, every day. Or, I mean, not even to say every day, but I'm just saying for, like, certain outfits, you know, try to match it and have it look a certain type of way and set it up with a certain outfit. This is just something that you probably wear if you're going to the gym or you're going to do a sport, or this is like a pajama shirt or something like that. This isn't really something that you're going to like, hey, man, let's go to the mall or let's go to the club or something, or let's go to this party, or, oh, I'm about to go on vacation, bro. I need to get me an outfit together. They ain't about to get this shit. Like, I'm not about to, I don't want shirts like that. I want shirts where people like, oh, yeah, bro, I'm about to wear this with this fit and look good and shit. That's the type of stuff I want. But, yeah, I heard about the whole Keith Lee thing. So I've heard that he don't like sweets. I've actually tried the Feastables. I wanted to try it on stream with y'all. I tried the Feastables, and to be honest with you, the review I would give for the Feastables is, I'm trying to like compare it to something. So say you got Coca-Cola, right? And say you got Pepsi. And then say you're shopping at freaking Kroger or whatever, and you don't have enough money, or I ain't gonna say you ain't got enough money. I'll say this. Say you at like one of your friends' house, you feel me? They don't got none of the name brand shit. So they got Coca-Cola, but it's not called Coca-Cola. It's called cola. That's what a Feastables tastes like. It tasted like an off-brand Hershey. But the thing was, it tasted sweeter than a Hershey, but it didn't taste as good as a Hershey. And it also tasted very hollow. So, like, if you go to Kroger or some shit and you want to be cheap and you want to get the 99-cent soda instead of getting the damn $2 soda, $3 soda, I don't know how much a 2-liter soda is now. You want to get the 99-cent soda, you go ahead and get that cola. That's what a Feastables tastes like. I didn't buy a Feastables. I got a Feastables from Zaxby's, because MrBeast is doing a partnership with Zaxby's right now. So all the stuff that MrBeast really loves with Zaxby's, they put into a box, and then that's when they give you some Feastables. They give you like one Feastables bar, and it was straight. Like for it to be included into the whole thing, I like it's straight. Like, is this something that I'm about to buy? Like, if I'm at the store and I'm like, oh, I want some chocolate, I'm not about to get no fucking Feastables, bro. I'm about to get a Hershey's, or I'm about to get some M&Ms, or a Milky Way, or Three Musketeers. I'm not about to get no damn Feastables.
2 orders, $500 each. 5 minutes, someone's getting $3 grand in their order. In 5 minutes, we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna put $1,000 in a random order. 2 minutes, newest order gets $2,000. Good luck, everybody.
So this was a 6-hour live stream. They took it down off YouTube, but 5 hours of it are still up on their Facebook page. And during those 5 hours, I counted 46 illegal lotteries.
Damn, they got over close to $2 million in profit. Damn. And they said the giveaway's retail value was about $47,000. So they gave away close to $50,000 worth of stuff with their shirts. And they made, no, they said the giveaways right there is $61,000. And the production cost was $50,000. How was the production cost $50,000? That's crazy. Have I ever tried the MrBeast burger? I've tried it. It was cool. I will say that his Beast burger is better than the Feastables. I'll say that. But the more I try it, the less I like it. Because the more I try it, the more I start to notice certain shit. Like the first time I tried the MrBeast burger, I was like, oh man, yeah, this shit is cool, man. I was like, I forgot what I got. I think I got, because it's been like 2 years since I had a MrBeast burger. I kind of stopped trying to eat burgers. Let me see. Let me look at the menu. I got the crispy chicken one time. That was cool. And then I got the Chandler style burger. Shoot, even the pictures on this website looks low quality. That's crazy to me. That's so crazy. Hey, at least his burgers are like close to the picture, because all these other restaurants be having they burgers looking perfect, and then when you get the burger, it be so smushed and shit. One thing about his burgers, like that's one of the things that when I first bought his burger, the burger was looking good. Now it's starting to look realistic on the website, but the first time I bought it on the website, it looked good. Then when I got it, it was smushed and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? The fries was cold, but they were still seasoned well enough where it still tasted pretty good. The burger actually tastes pretty good. I got the Chandler style. Every single time that I've tried the burger after that, it just did not taste good. And when I mean it didn't taste good, it tasted cold. And it's like every single time that I got the burger, it got colder and colder. And I'm like, what the fuck? So like now I don't really try it. And then that's when they keep putting some type of sauce that MrBeast likes on almost all his fucking burgers that I keep saying I don't want, and they still keep putting the sauce on there. That was another reason why I was like, yeah, I don't want this.
During those 5 hours, I counted 46 illegal lotteries. These lotteries are also run poorly. Multiple times they would say something like, buy in the next 5 minutes for a chance to win. And then 7 minutes later go, actually, the newest order in 30 seconds is gonna win.
In 5 minutes, we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna put $1,000 in a random order. Hey, Daryl, don't we owe someone $1,000?
We do.
Yeah, so, all right, so the newest order, in 30 seconds, we are gonna put $1,000 in your package.
What? So obviously, whoever is his production crew or whatever, they're not doing a good job of keeping them on track. And I know he's got a lot going on right now, so he's having a hard time keeping stuff under wraps or whatever. Because for you to one of the things that I would do if you're doing something like this and you keep talking about oh yeah, in 5 minutes this, if 7 minutes this, in 10 minutes this, dude, have a timer on your fucking desk. Like why not just have like a timer clock? Put it on your damn desk or something. Like, what the hell? You just randomly saying, oh, yeah, in 5 minutes, and hoping somebody will be like, oh, okay, he said 5 minutes, and then remind you 5 minutes later. No, put a clock right there, bro.
Stephen K.
Okay.
Oh, Stephen King. And there is no second giveaway 30 seconds later, like Jimmy said. This is just one very shady giveaway. They just go on to talk about how Stephen made a profit.
Stephen's a handsome name.
So he actually walked away with some money.
We're proud of you, Steven.
I
What are you
counted
talking about?
13 of these extra shady lotteries where they did not give the prize in the original time frame that they said.
Okay, so we're gonna put 2 iPhones in this piñata, and we're gonna give it to someone who orders a shirt in 3 minutes? 5 minutes. Buy a limited edition shirt or hoodie, and we're gonna pick a random one in 10 minutes and give them $2,000.
Have we done iPhones yet?
Yeah, oh,
we did one.
Oh wait, hey Daryl. First, actually, before we do that, we never picked a piñata.
So these clearly fit the definition of an illegal lottery. These clips are also not out of...
So I can see why he deleted it off of his channel. I mean, another reason why he probably deleted it off of his channel is because of like the whole analytics type of thing. This would have fucked with his whole analytics because nobody would have watched that whole 5 hours. But this is a mess. This is obviously a mess. And I don't know if he's going to do something like this again, or if he does do something like this again, he's going to make sure that it's better next time and is more prepared and all this, because this whole thing is just a mess.
Context, no one ever said no purchase necessary. There's nothing in the description or on the website. At one point, MrBeast is informed that they ran out of PlayStations, and he says, are we trying to not sell merch?
Our city is sold out of PlayStations. We don't have any. We have to give away. Are we trying to not sell merch?
So he clearly knows that they're making more money by running these illegal lotteries. Another shady thing he did was constantly suggest that they're doing too many giveaways to make a profit.
My guy over there doing the numbers is like, stop, please. It's like, you do realize every time you give away an Xbox and $1,000, you don't make money. I'm like, oh, I know we're not gonna make money. What are we doing, guys? Oh, can I check after
I
this?
was just about to say that, like, bro, you really giving away PlayStations and Xbox Ones and $1,000 and iPhones and AirPods just for $25 and just for people to subscribe? A lot of the stuff that MrBeast does, it's a tax write-off, bro. Like he's smart when it comes to this shit. It's a tax write-off.
Stream and it's gonna be
They're
like,
like,
oh no,
what a waste.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna break neutral.
When there was just no way they were ever even close to losing money on this stream.
I don't know who this is, but you just got a pair of AirPods. Oh my gosh, we're not making money. Guys, we need to stop giving everyone something.
We've just lost like 7
almost everything.
Nigga, you the one giving it away. What the fuck you talking about? You're the boss.
Almost everything that someone's bought, we've put something in their package. I'm not gonna make money.
In 5 hours, they gave away about $50,000 worth of stuff and sold over 50,000 t-shirts. Selling these t-shirts at $42 each, profit margin would be about $22. But even if they were making
$42
like $1 per shirt, they would still be fine. Also, by my estimates, only 1 in every 1,600 orders actually won a prize. And I guarantee he has real-time analytics on his laptop. He knows they make more money every time he says, "Oh my God, guys, we're giving away so much stuff. We're not even gonna make a profit. Please, don't you want me to make a profit?" That's why he keeps saying it. Also, they just don't show how winners are picked. So it's probably not actually random. You know, humans have biases. Imagine Jimmy tells the guy off camera, "Hey, pick a name right now." And he sees 2 names. One is easy to pronounce, one is not. This is why lotteries are heavily regulated, to ensure fairness. Also, obviously, you have to be 18 to play the lottery. It's gambling. MrBeast isn't just promoting gambling to children here. He's running the casino. And this isn't even close to the worst stream he's done. 4 months later, MrBeast signed shirts again, but this time it was a 24-hour live stream with way more illegal lotteries.
Are you serious?
And by the way,
He
the
did
rest
it
of these
again?
streams were taken down shortly after upload, so all I have is some old clips and Reddit threads talking about them. Now this stream did say, "We are doing a ton of giveaways, no purchase necessary," in the description. But to be eligible to win most prizes, you had to make a purchase.
Would you guys prefer, that we throw money in random orders or that we throw items in random orders?
Yeah.
Somebody screamed in chat, "I want to switch.
Hey.
Buy a shirt." In 30 minutes, we are giving away my car to someone that buys merch.
Which each giveaway is its own independent event. You can't give one prize to someone who buys something and a different prize to someone in chat. The prize where you have to buy something is still an illegal lottery, which obviously MrBeast knows this, but you know, he's a poker player. He likes a little bluffery, a little plausible deniability, you know, pretending to be ignorant of the law.
You know, YouTube's a little different than this. Yeah. Because YouTube, I can just do stuff like that. I can just be like, you know what? Pull up a database of 100 people that bought chocolate bars and pick 100 random ones. Got it. I think I can do that over here. I don't know. So I don't want to say anything. And then someone be like, yeah, actually, that's illegal. Right.
I could not find any way to enter the big Tesla giveaway without spending at least $42.
And we're giving away a Tesla to someone random who bought stuff.
They also gave away 24 tickets, which gave you the opportunity to be in a video. Again, most of these tickets you had to make a purchase to win.
One random person that buys in what time frame? 10 minutes. We're gonna
I wonder if any of those people were actually in the videos.
put this in someone's order that buys something. And we're gonna have 24 people. We're gonna put them in 24 different circles. $1 million on the line. Have some fun. You know what I'm saying?
Also, this video never happened. There is no MrBeast video of 24 people in circles competing for $1 million. Unless it ended up being 100 people in a circle competing for $500,000, but that's a smaller prize and much worse odds. So like, did they just pocket the money or what? Hey, it's the pilot guy.
Let's get it!
Wait, he's about to be the first one out? That's unlike him.
Even though you got out first, I still have a prize for you. Just wait here.
Oh, first person out gets a car, and it just happened to be your friend Mac. Another thing that just annoys me is Jim constantly says during these live streams that he's just doing this for fun because he loves giving things away.
Oh, and I just like giving away stuff. It's kind of fun to me.
Imagine you just lost a bunch of money at the casino, and the owner comes out and he says, "Guys, the reason I do all this, I just love giving away money." Also, you're 7 years old in that example. It's insane that he can flip these massively
I mean, but at the same time, like he's got enough money where he's set for life. Like there ain't really a lot in the world to get once you got a certain amount of money. So many people who are broke just like they want this, and this. But it's like once you get to that point where you making a lot of money, there's not really a lot to get. And that's why you have a lot of these companies pushing out the same damn products year after year so they can continue to make money and continue to have you to keep spending money. because you already got the phone. You already got the car. But they continue to, every year, here go a new car, here go a new phone, here go a new this, and this. And it's just like, I mean, I don't really need it. But, I mean, I got damn near $1 billion. So, I mean, like, I could buy it. Like, what else am I going to spend this money on? Like, it's just going to be sitting there. So...
Profitable illegal lotteries targeted towards children as an act of generosity.
So I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to go place an order at shopmrbeast.com. Anyone watching any of the lives. And we're going to throw iPhones in some of them.
And again, there are very few videos of this live stream on the internet. I think MrBeast probably copyright strikes re-uploads. But almost any clip you do find will have some new violation of internet gambling or sweepstakes laws.
I thought it was him. I was like, he won. Wait, really? Let's go! Wait, it's literally like his initial. Who is it? My cousin. Wait, really?
Actually, that's illegal.
Some of the common complaints we see in threads about this live stream are that they only signed large t-shirts. So when they selected an order to give a prize, it was apparently always a large or extra large t-shirt. They kept saying things like buy in the next 15 minutes for a chance to win and then not honoring it. Multiple people claiming that their name was read to win a prize and they never received it. This person is still tweeting about it to this day. Now, there's a lot more people complaining about the deceptive sales tactics. Reading all this really upsets me because I spent money I honestly didn't have for 5 shirts at different times during the live when they said things like buy now and you will get prize or money. And I received 2 orders and nothing but shirt, both with MB and one with a heart and one with a smiley. I was hoping for at least a couple things for Christmas for my family. Now, this commenter also...
Well, you should have used that money to buy your family some fucking Christmas gifts. Like, what the fuck? Why would you do that shit? You barely have any money and you decide to freaking take a chance because you just believe in MrBeast so much. Oh, he's so nice. Oh, hell yeah, I trust him. He's not going to do me dirty. Yeah, let me go ahead and spend fucking... This is like, what, $42? And you said you bought 5 shirts, bro. 42 times 5. So $210. And you was hoping with all 5 of those shirts that you will win something? Come on, bro. So stupid. Like, really? Them $210, you could have got your family just like some little small gifts. You could have bought all them just those shirts or just like some cheaper shirts or something. Or you could have bought them some outfits on fucking Temu or that other one, whatever that other one is called, Sheen. That equaled up to $210. You probably could have bought all of them, maybe a couple of outfits.
Goes on to explain that she's disabled, has PTSD. Lotteries and scams specifically target vulnerable populations like that. I'm disappointed. My son bought a signed shirt and was so excited.
I mean, but at the same time, this is one of the things that I don't like about the world. Because I understand that he's targeting desperate people. But at the same time, bro, you have free will. You have common sense. Why is your dumb ass spending money that you barely have on some shit that you don't want just because you hope that you can get a chance to make more money? That's why they say gambling isn't a disease, bro. It's an addiction. Because, like, why would you do that? And then what's crazy is instead of people blaming that person, they want to blame MrBeast. And it's like, it ain't MrBeast's fault that this dumbass spent their money on some shit like this. MrBeast didn't have a gun to that person's head. It was like, give me $210 right now. Like, no, that person chose to spend that money. Like, why do people always do this shit? They always want to go after the celebrity or the corporation. They don't never want to go after the people who are actually at fault. That is that person's fault. Now you're out of some money, but hey, I hope you enjoy your MrBeast shirts, dumbass.
He watched a live stream and saw that people who bought would receive $100. He was excited to win something and be a part of his favorite streamer, MrBeast. When the shirt arrived, he was grinning from ear to ear. When he realized that there was no $100, he was visibly disappointed. He said nothing other than, I guess he meant everyone except me.
I'm disappointed. My son bought a shirt and was so excited. He watched the live stream and saw people who bought. Oh, so he was excited to win something and be part of his favorite streamer. So MrBeast is his favorite YouTuber. He wanted to support his favorite YouTuber, but he didn't really give a fuck about his favorite YouTuber. He just wanted $100. So you spend $25 to get $100, or no, you spend $42 to get $100. So you spend $42 to get $58? Bitch, why didn't you just ask your dad for $100? Why do you need a shirt to get $100 when you can legit just ask your dad, hey, dad, can I get $100? So you wasted $42 of your dad's money hoping that you can get $58?
He loves his shirt, but I'm really upset seeing him hurt. And obviously people can lie on the internet, but a lot of people are independently claiming the same things. Like that at the end of the live stream, they said they were putting $100 in every order. Now, my speculation is that
I mean, I can understand being mad about that.
Came across the table that they signed, but I'd be interested to see how they worded that. If the video of this live stream ever resurfaces, I think a lot of these claims will be proven true, which MrBeast definitely has this stream saved. He saves all his footage. So I'll ask you, Jimmy, will you publish this to prove your innocence? Also, using archive.org, we can see what the website looked like on the day of the stream, and while there's no mention of any sweepstakes whatsoever, it does say this limited tee signed by MrBeast and crew, but the description says it's signed by a member of the MrBeast crew, and it doesn't say anywhere that other members will sign MB, deceiving people into believing it was signed by MrBeast. So here's a clip of Tyler forging, or not, maybe not forging, using MrBeast's signature. So Tyler signs MB, which is MrBeast's signature. Then he covers it, signs his own initials, TC, smirks, looks around, and then quickly slides the shirt away. Could you make it any more obvious? You know, you don't accidentally have someone else's signature as muscle memory. And again, I'm not a lawyer. I think this is fraud. Maybe they could say it's the brand's signature, even though it's clearly implied that this is Jimmy's signature, which was established during the last live stream.
Hey! MB, MrBeast. So this is MrBeast's signature.
No way, this one was signed by MrBeast. It's just got the MB, but that means it's signed by MrBeast. That's obviously his, MrBeast. This is so cool. That's obviously his, MrBeast.
You know, some people bought these shirts as collector's items or even investments, and this puts into question the authenticity of all Mr.
Investments? I understand this dude got like damn near 200 million subscribers. Or does he have like 300 million? I don't know. I forget. But, bro, an investment? This dude is not fucking Kobe Bryant, bro. Like, what? This dude is not freaking Tom Brady. He's not LeBron James. It's just fucking MrBeast. Like, what are you talking about? An investment. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get this shirt and later on it's going to be worth so much money. Man, nobody gives a fuck about MrBeast like that. Are you serious? Get out of here.
MrBeast signed merch, which otherwise could have been very valuable one day. This was clearly muscle memory, and judging by his body language, he knew he exposed this. Even Tariq notices Tyler slip up and immediately looks into the camera, looks guilty, and then readjusts his body and rubs his hands together. Also, MrBeast said during the live stream that this is the last time he'd ever sign anything, and that was just a lie. Illegal lotteries targeted towards children and selling fake signatures. I mean, imagine if any other YouTuber was caught doing this.
You're very smart with your money.
The guy who just throws away millions of dollars on YouTube videos is a gambler. Who would have thought?
By this point,
the difference between the other YouTubers and MrBeast is those other YouTubers have been caught up in a whole bunch of other scandals, and a lot of those other YouTubers don't have the following that MrBeast has, and they don't have the amount of money that MrBeast has. So MrBeast, he has so many people in his freaking pocket, bro, and he's also been pushed out there as a very positive guy. You saw the dude he showed freaking Jake Paul. Nobody likes Jake Paul. So of course they're gonna come after his fucking neck as soon as he do something wrong.
MrBeast noticed a problem with these CTA giveaways. I mean, obviously they're illegal, but more importantly, they're not as profitable as they could be. Look at it like this. There are two value propositions at play here. The perceived value of the product and the perceived value of the chance to win a prize. So for something like these $42 t-shirts, if the viewer values the chance to be in a video at $10, they need to value the t-shirt at an additional $32 to make the purchase. So the more expensive the product, the less effective the lottery is. You want to get the product as close to $0 as possible, so people are just paying for the perceived value of the lottery. That's what's most profitable because humans can't accurately comprehend the difference between 1 in a million odds versus 1 in a billion odds. They both kind of just compute as, I have a small chance to win, which MrBeast is well aware of this flaw in human mental arithmetic.
Past a certain point, the average human is like, large sum of money, click. And like larger sum of money doesn't really impact the viewing experience.
So also the larger your audience is, the more profitable a lottery will be. Anyway, MrBeast wanted the cheapest product possible to use for these CTA giveaways. Basically a piece of paper, but you obviously couldn't sell a piece of paper without getting backlash.
Feastables, Feastables did try to do a sticker sweepstakes. Okay, that shit's all fucked up. Feastables did try to do a sticker sweepstakes, but they quickly removed the promotion because it encouraged mild vandalism and spreading garbage. Why? Why? Like, why even promote this in the first place? Like, a sticker contest? A sticker sweepstakes? What the fuck for? Like, why? I mean, I guess to get the name out, but it's like, MrBeast, like, this is the shit I'm talking about. Like, dude, who started this? Did he start this or somebody else did? Like, he makes enough money to know you can't do this shit. Like, this is illegal, bro. Like you said, it's vandalism. You can't just put stickers anywhere you want to put it. It's the same way, like, people was getting in trouble and still get in trouble to this day when it comes to spray painting and shit. You can't do that.
So in January 2021, 3 months after the last shirt signing stream, MrBeast did a live stream where for only $10, viewers could send a picture to the moon. Wait, JPEGs that are going to the moon? And of course he did more illegal lotteries.
Just to keep things fun and interesting, as if putting a photo on the moon isn't interesting enough. Someone who puts a photo on the moon, or if you buy the bundle, whatever, and the next 30 minutes, we'll just fly you down to be in a video.
3 years later, the spaceship finally launched, carrying beautiful pictures of deceased loved ones to the moon, where they would be immortalized. It fucking exploded. So obviously MrBeast refunded everyone, right? Right? Is it MrBeast's fault that the rocket exploded? No. Is it his fault that he advertised it as for $10, I will put your photo on the moon?
For $10, I'll put whatever picture you want on the moon.
When he couldn't guarantee.
Bro, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Like, why are y'all so stupid? Why? What in your mind made you go like, oh yeah, I want my picture to be on the moon? Why? Like, what? Why? Like, who's gonna see it? The Martian? Like, what are you... This isn't Looney Tunes, bitch. Like, why do you want your picture to be on the moon? Nigga, the Transformers ain't up there. Like, what are we doing? There's no point. And then that's when there's zero gravity. So, like, if the damn ship was to crash and then that's when the pictures opened up or whatever, the pictures are not really going to stay on the moon like that, bro. Like, what?
That? Yes, of course. October 16th, 2021, same thing. Buy this shirt to be in a video.
Shopify dashboard. We just have like a random number generator, and then like we just put the number. Like if there's 1,000 orders, we just put it, picks a number between 1 and 1,000. Then my people give me the name. So
what?
The first person that we're inviting to be in our Squid Game, if you want to enter, click the link in the description, buy the shirt or hoodie, is Alon.
The website did have a no purchase necessary link hidden at the bottom of the page, but there's no mention of this anywhere on the stream. The title was literally buy this shirt to be in a video, and MrBeast said they were selecting random winners from the Shopify order list. All the clips I saw were the same thing. Buy in the next so-and-so minutes for a chance to be in the video. And then right down there, y'all can see that link, or not the link, y'all can see the words and the fine print. It says no purchase necessary. Right there, where my finger is. Yeah, right there. That's crazy.
So, Diaz.
Bro, there's an actual $100 bill.
Oh, no. Wait, really?
Like, they actually sent a $100 bill.
Wait, what does it say? Oh, now we have to read the message. You and your crew are an inspiration to our young ones. He wanted to send you $100. Everyone click the link, or the view product thing in the bottom left. We're gonna open 3 packages, and whatever's in those 3 packages, we're gonna give someone random that buys.
MrBeast is the American dream.
Now I'm gonna get
American that buys. We're gonna open 3 packages, and whatever's in those 3 packages, we're gonna give someone random that buys.
What?
Packages, and whatever's in those 3 packages, we're gonna give someone random that buys.
The way this dude is talking, like, what? You're gonna give somebody random that buys? Or you're gonna gift somebody random that buys? What are you talking about? This whole video is you opening 1,000 packages and you're still trying to push out merch. I mean, I understand you trying to push out merch, but it's like, this live stream is supposed to be about you opening packages, not you pushing out merch and shit.
We're gonna open 3.
And I thought he was gonna have something that freaking was going along with the $100, but that's another thing that was confusing me and why I kept going back.
Packages, and whatever's in those 3 packages, we're gonna give someone random that buys.
I thought what I initially thought is he was gonna give somebody the $100 that the one fan gave him. Then I would've been like, yo, that's fucked up.
MrBeast is the American dream.
Now I'm going to get to what, in my opinion, is the most unethical CTA giveaway that MrBeast has done. But before I do that, I really want to drive home the point that the closer a sweepstakes is to an illegal lottery, the more money it makes. Because, you know, every customer is supposed to be informed that they can enter easily for free and that making a purchase does not increase their chances of winning. Like, you're supposed to say no purchase necessary in all of your promotional material, which MrBeast does not do. This legal gray area only leads to people getting scammed, especially the elderly and children, who are also being introduced to gambling. The only people who benefit off of sweepstakes are
that's his biggest
influencers
audience.
and scammers. Remember Wizza, a sweepstakes company that got exposed as a total scam and shut down? Even Omaze, the charity sweepstakes company,
I just
got
brought them
exposed
up.
as a scam and had to shut down in the US. Or back in
Damn, they shut down? When did they shut down? When did Omaze shut down? What was their last video? Hold on, let me see. I didn't even know that they shut down. I just brought their ass up earlier in the freaking video. I told y'all. I knew it, man. They was doing some freaking such shit. Omaze. So the last video they did was a year ago. Should they try to show off the winners with this? Sure, yeah. So the last video they did was a year ago. That's crazy. Is there any comments or did they take the comments off? Oh, why did Omaze stop this sweepstakes for the US as it continues in the UK? Because they took all my money. Where's Omaze at now then? I have been playing this Omaze sweepstakes for more than a year. Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Today there was Mystery Brand. You remember Mystery Brand?
So Mystery Brand is a website where you purchase different boxes with chances of winning things. Take, for example, this women's Christmas box. It costs $15 to open, and you can win the most expensive Los Angeles realty. But you can't even click it, okay? It doesn't even give you more information, but apparently it's worth $250 million. I love that you can't click it. Like, they're just like, trust us. There's a $250 million house with your name on it.
Oh, I thought he was the one promoting it. I was about to say, yo, he looked like the type of dude that promote, even though I don't watch his shit. But I've been seeing him going in and out of drama and all that type of stuff. But I will give y'all a freaking promise right now. I will never do this type of shit, bro. I don't give a fuck how much they paying me. Because I already know a lot of these YouTubers or whatever, these type of sponsorships or whatever, they be paying them the most, some of the most money out of like any of these sponsorships, because they already know they're going to make a lot of money off of this anyway. Because it's pretty much just like what Kick does. They try to promote their streamers or whatever to do gambling on stream, because they know they can get a lot of money from it, and they can get other people to get into doing the gambling as well. So it's all pretty much like an investment. I will not promote shit like this, bro. Unless like I done my research thoroughly and talked to so many different people to the point where I know this shit is legit. I'm not doing some shit like this because I hate shit like this, bro. I legit hate stuff like this.
All the way down to Icicle, Site Balance. I'm willing to bet that this is probably what 99% of the people are getting.
Hey, at least MrBeast never wanted to work with this obvious scam. I mean, at least MrBeast's manager never went on some podcast and talked about how MrBeast really wanted to work with this company. No, what's this?
Is there anything you've had to say no to?
Yeah, tons. Yeah, so a good example. So it was about 3 years or 2.5 years ago when I started working with Jimmy. What was becoming really popular were these like mystery loot crate, like internet sites where it's basically like CSGO skins, but you'd go on and it'd be like, here's the Supreme box, and you'd pay $50 for it. And remember, it was
didn't Ricegum did
yeah,
quite a few
Paul,
people.
yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, they got a lot of hate for that.
Right.
Jimmy was, he wanted to work with that company when he heard about it because there was a lot of money and we wanted to give that money away in a video. And I had to talk him back on it. I was like, listen, we're not promoting gambling. I think people are going to see this negatively. So it was a long conversation that him and I had to have, which eventually we passed on the deal. And then Jake, Paul, and Ricegum ended up doing that deal and got a lot of hate for it.
Jimmy, why is your manager saying that you wanted to promote this obvious scam to your young, impressionable audience? MrBeast launched Feastables, his new chocolate brand, back in January 2022.
I want to tell you guys about my new snack company.
Damn, for real? He put that out in 2022? I thought this dude put that shit out last year. I just started finding out about the Feastables like at the end of last year, bro. I didn't even know that he put that shit out in 2022.
They're made with only 5 ingredients, but still taste amazing. And I'm kicking off Feastables with something I've always wanted to do.
Only 5 ingredients?
Bars are going to have a mystery ticket inside of them, and if you get this mystery ticket, we will fly you out to compete for a chocolate factory in one of our videos. And on top of that, Chandler, we're giving away over $1 million in other prizes to random people that buy the bars.
Dude, I need to buy these.
It's interesting.
And that makes so much sense why he also did the Willy Wonka video. Because he had his own chocolate. And then it also was going on with the remake, or not the remake, but the prequel of Wonka, so he can get even more views from that Wonka movie, because he just did a Willy Wonka video. So then people will see that video and they'll see the Feastables, and he'll make money on Feastables. It's smart. It is smart.
At this because a large part of Feastables' marketing campaign was the fact that it's a better for you brand, that it's healthier for you than Hershey's. Less sugar, only 4 ingredients, all organic.
Nigga, it tastes more sugary than fucking Hershey's. Talking about less sugar. This shit tasted way more sweet than Hershey's.
I wanted to just make a better for you snack brand because I think a lot of the stuff out there is just terrible for you.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat. Like Hershey's, for example, there's 10 ingredients, super processed. Our Feastables bars are 5 ingredients, and just all the ingredients are way higher quality. And it's infinitely better than the other options out there.
I got all the Feastable chocolates. Let's try them and rank them 1 to 6.
I'm gonna be completely honest, totally not biased, because if it sells more, I make more money.
I'm gonna be honest, and I hope Jimmy is sitting next to me and not getting his feelings hurt.
Compare it to Hershey's. It's our Crunch Bar.
Okay. This is the one you believe in.
Yes.
He must have paid him a lot of damn money.
It's not crazy, Jimmy.
No? You don't like Crunch Bars?
I do like Crunch Bars, but
I didn't know he had a Crunch Bar, but that makes so much sense. He probably also has a caramel. I might try out the Crunch Bar and the caramel ones on stream. I've already tried out the original one. I might get that one too as well. And we'll try those out. And I might get the cookies too. Shoot, and I might try the MrBeast burger again. I don't know. Shit, I'm just hungry right now, bro.
again, it's too sweet.
Let me try this. Maybe these are defective. Oh my god, this tastes good to me.
Of course it does. It's your shit.
Wait, we're supposed to be ranking them.
That's why he made that face.
So we going completely off of.
Oh,
We're going completely off of.
We're in too deep. I rate this a 10 out of 10. I give this an 11 out of 10. Keep in mind, only 5 ingredients. Infinitely healthier for you than the normal thing out there.
Also my favorite so far.
Okay, here's the thing. I didn't realize you were a dark chocolate guy.
I'm not a super dark chocolate guy. I do love dark chocolate. I get this a 7.8 out of 10.
Okay, I'm starting to understand this, man.
we
Okay,
get a little
okay.
higher.
I'm starting to figure this man out. You're gonna like this one, right? You like salt?
Said try those snack boxes. I actually had one of those, but I didn't eat it.
No, I want to try those.
No, you just don't. Trust me. You like.
This is
You're
the
a
best
dark
one?
chocolate kind of guy. Yes. If I can read the room. The room is red.
Damn.
Now in
You got my
2024,
ass.
MrBeast
I can read the room. The room is red.
This whole video just seems so awkward and weird. I didn't like this video at all. That you can see, and like even right here in his face, and like that line that he said, and then like him showing like the comments and stuff, you could really see that this dude, MrBeast, was fighting for his life. And that boy Keith Lee was just like, man, this shit's just a check for me. I really don't give a fuck. All right. Yeah, he said, bros never collabing with MrBeast again. Yes, I believe that shit. I think this is a mask off moment for Jimmy. MrBeast had already filmed content and promoted Keith at this point. Jimmy was definitely expecting a favorable review of his chocolate in return. Jimmy is well aware of the law of reciprocity. He uses gift giving as a business move. Here, though Keith chose to maintain a level of integrity and give a more honest review than Jimmy wanted. Personally, I think Jimmy undervalues his own integrity, but it's especially important for product reviews. MKBHD is a good example because consumers are trusting these people to give unbiased purchasing advice. Jimmy clearly feels insecure, out of control, and betrayed at times in this video and reacts poorly. You're right about that. I definitely felt that shit. I seen that shit. You can feel that type of energy. It's not fair for Jimmy to expect Keith to mislead his audience for Jimmy's profit. Regardless, as a result, Keith likely lost some career opportunities with MrBeast moving forward.
Now in 2024, MrBeast changed the formula again to where it has mostly the same ingredients as Hershey's and even more sugar and more calories per bar. And this initial
let me see that shit.
Ingredients as Hershey's and even more.
So milk chocolate, sugar, milk, chocolate, cocoa butter, milk fat. I don't know how to pronounce that. PGPR. I don't know what that is. And then natural flavor. And then this one, sugar, whole milk powder, cocoa butter, unsweetened chocolate, soy. Oh, so that's what that is. And then natural vanilla extract. And then the Hershey's is 43 grams. That's 60 grams. It has 30 grams of sugar. When you was just talking about how Hershey's got more sugar. And then what's crazy is you try to get people with that unsweetened chocolate. So for anybody that like looks at the back of his shit, they see that unsweetened chocolate compared to Hershey's. They just see regular chocolate. They like, oh, so this must be healthier then. And then right there, you see it says natural flavor. And then on his, it says natural vanilla extract. So people are like, oh, okay. Oh, well, this has to be more healthy than theirs because theirs just say natural flavor. That can be real vague. Theirs says natural vanilla extract. How many calories is it, though? That's 320 320 calories just for a fucking chocolate bar. And that one's 220 calories. So your shit is extra 100 calories. But I mean, I understand your chocolate bar is bigger. because it's 60 grams. Hershey's is 43 grams. But like 100 calories more? Like, damn. That's crazy.
More sugar and more calories per bar. And this initial ad for Feastables where he calls it healthy is still getting millions of views a month. Also, I don't think you should ever advertise it as over $1 million in prizes when more than a third of those prizes are just coupons for more MrBeast products, forcing you to spend more money if you actually want to redeem them. Ooh, a $5 coupon for Beast Burger. Now a single combo only costs $20.
Bob's Burgers Palace or fucking Five Guys. If this shit can be successful, fucking Five Guys.
It's so good.
Who cares? It's called Five Guys. What kind of fucking name is that?
It doesn't matter.
Damn, this boy cussing up a storm. But from the shit that I've tried when it came to MrBeast Burger, please don't compare yourself to Five Guys. I would not compare MrBeast Burger to fucking Five Guys. I would compare MrBeast Burger to Wendy's. Because this definitely ain't no Five Guys. I was trying to think of another restaurant, but it definitely ain't no fucking Five Guys. Come on now.
The burgers are good.
Branding matters.
Yeah, like that's...
Maybe you should...
MrBeast sues food company over revolting inedible burgers. What?
Matter. The burgers are good.
Branding matters.
This is one of the things that I've also noticed because MrBeast, like, he doesn't have his own restaurants. He partners up with a lot of people. So I think this also goes into effect with his reviews. But, like, when it comes to the food, like I was telling y'all, the more that I ate it, the colder it was getting. So, like, the first time I ate it, it was pretty cool. Second time I ate it, it was a little cold. Third time I got it, it was really cold. And I'm like, what the fuck? But every MrBeast burger that you look at, when it comes to like their restaurants and shit, they have a low reviews, bro. Low reviews. Like every single one of them is like 3 stars and lower, bro. And I'm talking about the ones that actually have a lot of people reviewing them. Don't try to be like, oh no, I saw this one MrBeast shit that's 3.5 or 4.2. Nigga, look at the number of reviews. It's probably like 9 people. I'm talking about, you see shit right here, this is 109 people, bro. And his shit is at 2 stars. And he said he sued his own food company? What?
Ooh, maybe you should have spent a little less time on this beautiful logo and more time on making the food actually edible.
Brother,
Yeah, I saw this picture right here. The first time that I was getting me a MrBeast burger, I saw this picture. And I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, man, I hope my burger isn't going to be like that. And it kind of had me worried on getting it, but then I got it anyway. And I was like, oh, man, it was actually pretty cool. But then that's when I said the second time I got it, the quality was just garbage. And then the third time I got it, quality was even more garbage. And this is another thing, like I said, with MrBeast, he's pushing himself out there like a billionaire. What are one things that billionaires do? They cut costs, bro. They try to save money. So that boy MrBeast talking all that shit about how, oh yeah, my chocolate bars is healthier. Now look at his chocolate bars. They're actually less healthy. Like it's healthier to get a damn Hershey's bar than it is a Feastables. And it's because that dude was cutting costs. You look at the MrBeast burger. Like I said, the first time I tried it, it was pretty cool. Now, I don't know how it is. But the dude's cutting costs just like every other fucking billionaire so they can save money. He's cutting costs, bro. Because it's crazy how he started off all of his fucking food companies and shit like that. He started off with them being healthy and them being high quality. Now you're starting to see a lot of people talking about, oh, this shit is terrible. It's unedible. And, oh, it's not as good or it's even more unhealthy.
What's that? What's that, brother?
All that shit look nasty.
Also, be for real.
That can't be real.
What's that?
This all can't be from his shit. This can't be from his shit. This stuff is nasty, bro. Look at, what is that? Is that chicken? That shit look ice cold. And then, bro, you're damn near a billionaire. Why don't you just start your own restaurants? Like, I just don't understand that. I think he might have his own restaurant in Texas. But, excuse me, why doesn't he start like his own restaurants, bro? Because I know this for sure. This dude partners up with restaurants. And he partners up with like low quality restaurants. Yo, what's good, bro? I'm doing good. How are you? Like one of the things that I saw when it came to Mr. Beast Burger, where I live at, he's partnered up with a whole bunch of diners. Why are you partnered up with diners? Like, get your own restaurant.
Brother! Also, be for real, dude. Five Guys has a nice, clean, appealing aesthetic. You know, the name suggests humble beginnings. This is like a 8-year-old sloppy cotton candy piss burger. It literally looks like a piss burger.
It looks like one of those Krusty Krab candies.
Also, this digital wheel is not remotely representative of your actual odds. Mark Rober has talked about this common deceptive casino tactic before.
You recall from the Carnival scam video, the most lucrative games for the Carnival owner are those where people overestimate their chances of winning. That is exactly what happens in this game, thinking you were so close to getting a jackpot, when in reality, you weren't close at all. In gambling psychology, this is known as the near-miss effect, and people will spend much more money to try and win because they think they can just do it on the next one.
So I am absolutely pigging out on Feastable.
Okay. Problem gamblers have high suicide rate of any addiction disorder, studies show. There has been a recent rise in gambling products targeting children. Yeah, video game loot boxes, but they're kind of slowing down on the video game loot boxes, I think. I don't really play a lot of those video games, bro. I don't play Call of Duty. I don't play sports games. For that very reason, because of the damn loot boxes. I don't really play kiddie games, because majority of the kid games, they put a lot of predatory shit in there, because they know it's easy to get your kid to be like, hey, dad, can I get some money for Robux? Can I get some V-Bucks? It's easy for you to be like, you know what? Yeah, I'll get you some V-Bucks, man. I'll get you some Robux. It's easy to get a kid to do that. And it's fucked up, bro. Like, they're legit creating gambling addicts at a young age, bro. Like, when these dudes get older and they start making their own money, we're probably going to see an increase of homeless people. And there's so many other factors that go into that. Because the way that the inflation is and housing and all that type of shit, we're really going to see an increase of homeless people. And like when it comes to getting jobs and shit, like they're legit. I don't know why they're doing this. I just don't understand it.
And I'm trying to do this.
Then that's when the whole AI thing.
MrBeast is teaching us gambling. Minus points because there's no cool music. Anyway, let's gamble.
Also, these tickets, one of them just so happened to go to a YouTuber with 700,000 subscribers at the time. Just pure chance.
This was just taped.
It was taped.
No freaking way.
So it is like really like total chance, obviously. Like you're one of like hundreds of thousands of names.
Talk to Jimmy, Bella. What do you got to say to
Jimmy,
say
thank you for picking us.
No, he didn't. It was random.
I know.
Was it though? Was it random? Also, this guy went on to win the Chocolate Factory, and extremely unlikely things do happen, but can we see how the winners were chosen maybe? Because knowing how important it is to...
That is funny. So they have 700,000 subscribers. They got the damn ticket, and then that's when they end up winning. Out of all the people The person who has 700,000 subscribers is the one that won. That right there is where you can say, yeah, that shit is sus.
Jimmy, that every video has entertaining contestants through the whole video, it's a little suspicious. I'll just say, in my opinion, as somebody who worked for MrBeast, I don't think this large YouTuber won a ticket purely by chance. Also, I know that producers are sort of able to pull strings behind the scenes to give some contestants better chances than others. And he runs these sweepstakes to like bribe children with gambling to consume more sugar. Like, this is far worse than a lottery ticket because a lottery ticket doesn't give you diabetes and only pay out your rich and famous friends. Like, MrBeast is bringing hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of new people to the candy aisle, whether he wants to admit it or not.
People are just walking to the chocolate aisle, and instead of buying Hershey's, buying Feastables. Like, people who never would have bought chocolate in Walmart are walking to the chocolate aisle specifically to buy Feastables.
You're creating a new market.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm bringing new customers to the aisle.
Okay, I guess he does want to admit it. You know, kind of a weird flex, not something I would brag about, Jimmy. Also,
how do you know that, though?
Technically, I'm a certified nutritionist, which really just means I paid $1,200 for a course and then failed to launch a health food company. But I know that poor diet and especially excessive sugar consumption is the #1 cause of death and health problems in America, including some of the health problems that MrBeast claims to care so much about. Blindness, deafness, loss of limbs. MrBeast also just launched a combo with Zaxby's, which if you get a soda, it's over 2,000 calories for one meal.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the meal that I was talking about. That's what I got. And it had the Feastables in there. It was a lot of shit in there. It had like yeah, like right there you see it had 5 chicken fingers, and then it had the crinkle fries. It had the white cheddar bites, which are pretty much mozzarella sticks, and it had the 2 slices of Texas toast. I was like, damn, 2 of them? I'm like, oh my God. And then it had the Feastables, and then it had some cookies. I was just like, damn, this is a lot, bro.
1,000 calories for one meal.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat.
The only thing real in this video is the new MrBeast box at Zaxby's.
I'm pretty sure
what's
this
with
would
that
be
terrible
illegal in
green
Europe.
screen?
This is like more calories in one meal than the average 10-year-old is supposed to consume on a daily basis.
Tell me how I'm killing little kids.
New research finds childhood obesity rates are getting worse.
The #1 killer in America is obesity. The number of deaths in overweight people surpass alcohol and smoking altogether.
For 30 days straight, we are going to be giving away $10,000 to a lucky customer who scans the QR code on the back of any new Feastable bar.
It's just disappointing to see somebody pretend to care about the health epidemic in the U.S. only when it's profitable for them.
I mean, like, see, this is one of those type of situations where I understand both situations. But I will say, once again, yes, you can go after MrBeast and say all that type of stuff. But then who is spending the money? They are. He's not forcing them to spend the money. Like, yeah, I understand it's a whole psychology thing or whatever. But it's like, dude, at the end of the day, y'all need to fucking get your shit together. And stop just spending money hoping that you can make money. Like, bro, and I'm talking about like making money like this. Like, I'm not saying like, I understand the whole phrase, you know, scared money don't make money, but I'm talking about something like this. You see somebody doing some type of giveaway or whatever. Oh, like get some Feastables and you might get a chance to get $10,000. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. And then it's like, bro, what are you feeding your kids for them to get obese? How is that we are getting more fat and shit? I understand people are sitting down more. People are on video games more. People are watching YouTube or whatever more. But it's like, what the fuck are y'all eating, though?
I know this point isn't going to resonate with a lot of people.
Why are y'all giving y'all kids this shit?
Normalized high-calorie and high-sugar diets are in America. But like bribing children to get into the habit of consuming excessive amounts of sugar, like $10,000 a day as a giveaway is very deliberate because it's trying to create repeat customers that just buy out of habit. Like doing this, especially when you clearly understand how much of a health risk it is to these kids.
There's obviously so much obesity and disease.
True, and then how often did he say that shit?
We are going to be giving away $10,000 to
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
a lucky customer who scans
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
QR code on the back.
So basically a month. How much does a Feastables cost? Why do you even give it that name? Like, that is a dumbass name, to be honest with you. So this dude, his freaking chocolate bars are like $3. And then these are not even king size. Okay, they're $150. So it's $150 for a chocolate bar. So $1.52 times 29. So this boy wanted people to spend $44 for them to get a chance to win $10,000. I mean, hey, it sounds cool. You know, it sounds cool. I mean, it's only $44, but it's like, come on, man.
Of any new Feastable bar.
It's just disappointing to see somebody pretend to care about the health epidemic in the US only when it's profitable for them. I know this point isn't going to resonate with a lot of people because of how normalized high calorie and high sugar diets are in America.
Yeah, that shit's stupid. I'll never agree with that shit. I don't give a fuck about no body shaming. Get your fat ass in the gym. I'm trying to get in the gym.
$10,000 a day as a giveaway is very deliberate because it's trying to create repeat customers that just buy out of habit. Like doing this, especially when you clearly understand how much of a health risk it is to these kids.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat.
It's honestly just fucking evil to me. And I pushed back against this a lot while I worked at the company. For Halloween this year, Feastables is planning on putting $1 million in a chocolate bar. And they wanted to do a bunch of like scummy marketing and shit. My manager literally said at one point that they wanted to associate buying a Feastables with your dream coming true. So they're pitching ideas like, you know, buy a Feastables, win 10K, buy a Feastables out of a vending machine, and the vending machine just starts spitting out money. Buy a Feastables, and it has a ticket to Disney.
That's stupid. Why would you do that? Buy a Feastables out of a vending machine, and the vending machine just starts spitting out money. Dude. Somebody gonna get robbed. Like, are you serious? Somebody's legit gonna get their ass whooped if that stuff was to actually happen. Like it's a damn movie.
World, whatever, right? And I don't want to put a lot of like hearsay into this video. You should just believe the receipts that I'm showing you and not what I'm saying. But I swear to God, I said to somebody at the company, I feel like Feastables is 70% a chocolate company and 30% a lottery targeting children. And this higher up person at MrBeast said it was probably closer to the other way around and was laughing about it. Like 70% a lottery, 30% a chocolate company. Everyone knows it's just the call to actions and call to action giveaways especially that drive sales. As soon as they stop, it's hard for large bargain retailers to sell this shit for 70% off. That's why they push them so hard. Once they stop the diabetes lottery, no one buys. Also, this is the website right now. MrBeast wants you to join the crew. Just so weird and scummy to me. I believe all the Feastables giveaways do have official rules and no purchase necessary clauses somewhere, but it's very difficult to find them. In traditional media, if you advertise a sweepstakes like in a commercial, you have to say in the promotional material itself, no purchase necessary. Somehow MrBeast gets away with not saying no purchase necessary in any of his promotional materials, not the videos, the descriptions, pinned comments, nothing.
To celebrate our launch of
because he freaking got people in his pocket, bro, on the payroll. And because he thinks, just like how he said in that damn podcast, oh, I didn't know that was against the law or whatever, some shit. He thinks just because he's not on television, that he's on social media, that these type of laws and shit don't apply to him. Because he's like, oh, well, you know, that's just only for television, bro. That's only just for that company or that type of network, that type of business, you know, that type of corporation. We're something different.
Milk chocolate and sea salt, we went out and we bought 10 Teslas, loads of cash, and all these prizes you see on the screen. And prizes aside, unlike Hershey's, these bars only have 4 to 5 ingredients and just genuinely taste good. Go to Feastables.com right now and order some chocolate. Only problem is the chocolate river is deteriorating. All the
only place you'll find no purchase necessary is either on the Feastables Twitter account, because
it's crazy how Logan Paul and MrBeast pretty much cracked the code to where they can legit get little kids to get their parents to spend money for them to get unhealthy shit. But I mean, like, they was already getting unhealthy shit anyway, so.
It's a rule of the platform, and even still they try to push it. No perched neck or hidden deep in the Feastables website under a FAQ. And to enter for free, you have to mail in separate 3" by 5" hand-addressed written index cards, up to 10 a day. Do you think kids are gonna do that shit or just beg their parents when they're at Walmart for the YouTuber diabetes lottery ticket? How is this legal? How do you mail something without making a purchase? Cards, envelopes, stamps, the free entry method can cost more than the chocolate bar itself. Also, going back to sweepstakes law for a second, payment isn't the only form of consideration. Consideration can also be time or effort that directly benefits MrBeast in some way. Like, I don't know, if he told his fans to clean up and organize his Feastables displays in Walmart for a chance to win $5,000. Shelfie cleanup and $5,000 drawing?
Oh my God, I hate when they do that shit. Okay. So this dude found a way to manipulate people into cleaning his damn merchandise. And them hoping that they can get $5,000 and they don't get it. That's just straight dirty, bro. That's dirty.
I thought this was going to be a monthly thing, but it got a lot of controversy, obviously. How can I successfully clean up the shelves? Wow, glad you asked. No bars on the shelf?
And then what's crazy is you got people cleaning the shelves at the store. They don't even work there. So it's like, that goes against a lot of different shit, man. You can't just go into somebody's store and just start like cleaning and shit. Like, no, man. What? Like, this dude. How are you a billionaire? You don't know this shit. Like, what the fuck?
Go find an employee and ask them to check to see if there is product in the back room and ask them to bring them out so you can put it on the shelf to match the tags. What the fuck, dude? Imagine a 7-year-old looking for the Walmart manager so he can ask to stock shelves for a chance to be compensated? Dude,
that's what I'm saying. And like, they're not gonna do that shit. Because like, that goes against a lot of different stuff. Like, they can't do that. They will not do that. And then that's when that also will mess up shit when it comes to like the employees. Because it's like, all right, then why do we even need the employees right here? We just got these random people coming in here and they cleaning shit. And like, it's so much different stuff that goes into it. Like, it's one of the reasons why they also give you breaks and shit, and why they don't want you working on your break, or if you're off or something, they don't want you working when you're off. Like, you can't do that type of shit. But he's like, yeah, I don't know, like, bro, Killer Queen, man, people are just desperate, bro. Like, people want money so bad, and they will do whatever it takes to get some money. And what's crazy is a lot of those people that would do whatever it takes to get some money be the same people that be talking shit about people being sellouts. But they be so quick to sell out. It's so interesting to me how hypocritical a lot of people are. You're so quick to sell out, but then want to fucking call everybody else a sellout.
This was not just one off-the-cuff tweet. This was like planned with instructions and graphics and everything. Also, a company asking children for selfies is a little bit weird. And while you're at it, if you want to maybe move some Hershey's bars and make sure that Feastables has plenty of space, I wouldn't complain. I just cannot believe they were going to give $5,000 to one of MrBeast's child laborers for stocking shelves. And no one at MrBeast was like, hey, this is a terrible idea. Actually, if you said that, you'd probably get fired.
This is the best tasting chocolate on earth. Good job, boys.
Whoa, 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 whoa. How do we know that's the best tasting chocolate in the world?
You're fired.
What? This is such horse shit. You can do that? I mean, that is a bit of a stretch.
Yeah. The most shocking result was that Feastables never earned anything higher than a 3rd place ranking.
But I do think their branding as like world's best chocolate bar is how do you get away with that? World's best chocolate.
World's best pizza.
What does that even fucking mean?
Define that yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I mean, I don't know why. I don't know why people are coming after it. It's not like it's something that needs to be patented or whatever. It's not like a trademark or something. You could legit just put it on there, and that's what they did. Like, and then that's when you just look at it and be like, "Oh, for real? Okay, we'll see about that." And then you try, and it's like it's not.
I'm sure whoever worked on his marketing gave some thought to it or something.
Okay, one last point of consideration. Prolonged attention is definitely a form of consideration. In the attention economy, it is the valuable resource that advertisers directly pay MrBeast for. So in these live streams when MrBeast says, hey guys, today we're doing a bunch of illegal lotteries, but also we're gonna be giving away some free stuff to people who keep watching. He does that to boost viewer numbers.
I'm gonna give you guys a reason to keep watching, okay? Here's what I'm gonna do. Randomly, I'm not gonna tell you when, it could be 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour. I'm gonna randomly pick one person watching this IG live stream and one person watching this YouTube live stream. I'm gonna give you each $5,000. So, keep watching.
There's no predictable
Like I haven't really watched that boy MrBeast like that, but like seeing this video, even though he can have it edited in a certain type of way where it has this dude look kind of negative and all this type of shit, like we don't really know, but it's just the way the shit's looking, it doesn't look good, bro. And it's like now you can kind of see it, like it opens your eyes up to where you like, yeah, that shit looks real scummy. That's sus.
Intervals for when MrBeast will give things away for free to people who watch. So you have to be present when they happen, which means viewers have to keep watching, which is time and effort that directly benefits MrBeast. The more viewers, the more money MrBeast obviously makes, either directly through sales or AdSense or just getting boosted in the YouTube algorithm. So even the free giveaways could and should be against the law.
So I wonder if that's one of the reasons how he has people watch his videos as long as they do.
MrBeast just uses gambling psychology to exploit young children for profit. He's just become the first casino where the currency you pay with is attention.
Do you think attention is the most valuable currency in the world?
Well, of course.
Or labor, or money sometimes.
Yeah, his core audience is like, I'd say like 10 to 12-year-old boys. Older people are a little bit over him. Some people kind of question the ethics, you know. They sometimes say in these videos where he like builds all these wells or, you know, cures people of this blindness. It's almost like he's exploiting people for these views. So older audiences don't love him, but this tween audience, they love him and they're thinking, you know, watching him could get me a car, so why wouldn't I?
I'm gonna give you guys a reason to keep watching.
Okay, now as far as fake giveaways go, I'm sort of limited in what I can say without exposing confidential information and getting sued. So my official statement is that sometimes things slip through the cracks, and personally, I believe that is intentional. Here's one example where someone on Reddit posted saying that they were promised free dog food for life in exchange for letting MrBeast use them in a video. 5 months later, they still haven't received their dog food. I actually sent this post to someone who works at MrBeast, and they said they were gonna send it to the PR team, and then the Reddit post got taken down. So I don't know if it got resolved. Here's another example of things slipping through the cracks.
Dang, MrBeast has that level of power, huh? I'm not surprised.
And I know what y'all about to say.
Y'all about to go to the clip too, where Jimmy said that we set a certain amount aside to invest.
I know you talked about wanting to maybe invest 50K and then set aside like the other 23 for just other little nuances here and there.
This is not me calling anybody a liar or anything, because I know what y'all do. I know what the internet does. But what I think what happened was somebody that worked for MrBeast or something like that was supposed to probably help me invest, but that didn't happen. I talked to Jimmy after I won $1 million, after I finally got the remaining amount in my bank account. I was telling him, I was like, man, I don't want to fail. I don't want to be like how everybody's saying, like I'm gonna run out of money and do all this crazy stuff. I was like, man, Jimmy, please help me. And he said he was gonna help me and we was gonna invest, but yeah, that didn't happen. So
if you actually watch this video, you know, MrBeast does say that they're not going to be irresponsible, that they're going to try to set Mark up for life, and that they are going to help him with investing.
What we're actually going to do is be responsible and try to set Mark up for his future. So we're going to make smart purchases like a house, cars, and do some investing.
But according to Mark, MrBeast only gave him an hour to plan what house to buy, and then gave him only 24 hours to spend the bulk of his money for a video.
Time. I wish I would have had more time, and I wish I would have planned out stuff better. Like, that was the best example I can give you is when we had planned out the house and stuff. I literally had an hour. He had somebody come to my house, and we sat down and we planned all this in an hour. Yeah, they came to my house and we planned this out, and yeah, in about an hour. So I wish I would have had more time, and I wish I would have did a couple things differently on the time management side, which I guess I really couldn't help because I had to spend it. I had to spend the money, and I had to like do all this. So
I'm starting to think he might have been a little bit better off if you didn't.
And he already was a YouTuber as well. This dude has 100,000 subscribers.
Spend $1 million in
That's
24
messed
hours
up, man.
for content.
Can I just say, I'm super glad you won the $1 million.
All I need from you is a signature right here. The vehicles are yours.
What we're actually going to do is be responsible and try to set Mark.
Okay, so you give this dude 24 hours to spend $1 million. Did you pressure him to get a $100,000 car, or did he want to get a $100,000 car? I think that probably was a stupid purchase, because you're not making like a consistent, stable income to where you can afford a $100,000 car just by yourself. Why the fuck would you get a $100,000 car? And then probably the house he got was expensive too.
Up for his future.
You better not read it. You're a millionaire. You ain't got time to read.
The more you show us around, the more I'm like, thank God you won the $1 million.
You're selling Krabby Patties, eh, Plankton?
That's right, Squidward. And there's a free bucket helmet with every purchase. Care for one?
No! You may have hoodwinked everyone else in this backwater town, but you can't fool me. I listen to public radio.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you set up Mr. Krabs. You stole the crown so Neptune would freeze him and you could finally get your stubby little paws on the Krabby Patty formula. It was you all along, but you made one fatal mistake.
Is this the end
You
of the video?
messed with my paycheck, and I'm gonna report you to the highest authority in the land, King Neptune.
All right, so that's the end of the video. That's kind of weird that he ended his video off with this SpongeBob clip. It threw me off guard a little bit, but this is crazy, man. Seeing a lot of this type of stuff. I thought that he was gonna go more into the other stuff instead of like this, but I don't know. I don't know. It's just it's sad, bro. But like now that he kind of pointed a lot of this shit out, you can see it. You really can see it. And he made a part 2. We might check out the part 2. I don't know. But that's pretty much where we're gonna end that right here, bro.